Nationals Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steven Strasberg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Now into the box, Tommy Edman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
First pitch of the AB now. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, as Strasberg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Harrison Bader is the second out of the opening frame. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 4 home runs, and 11 RBIs.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. So now here is Carter Kieboom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Nationals, the shortstop.
A wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Hey! 2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
At the plate now, Luis Garcia. And he puts it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Victor Robles digging in now. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. O'Neill comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Josh Bell the next to hit. Lifetime versus this arm. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Carlson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So it's first and third with 2 away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bader is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital with no score. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Goldschmidt is retired, and there's 1 away. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And he misses 2-1. Fouled away. High in the air. Down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Yadi Molina digging in now. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 pitch on its way. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So here's Starlin Castro. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Hit out towards 2nd. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Push to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And that's an incredible effort to get the 2nd out of the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. Hit to 3rd. Arenado has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. And now here is Tyler O'Neill. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Bell is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Count is
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So now to the plate, Steven Strasberg, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitch leads off an inning with a huge number.
Carter Kieboom digs in now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Next to stand in is Victor Robles. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on its way. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Carlson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Harrison Bader goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The batter, the first baseman.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2-0 now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Arenado, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The count now at 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, it'll be Paul DeYoung, who flew out last time up. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Cards ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second deck. Solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Third baseman.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is high, a ball and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. So 1-2.
2-2. Now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A ball and a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
The right fielder, number 5. up, Harrison.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Ready on 0-2. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And there are 2 away now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasberg. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
On he pops it up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. We're through 4. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the catcher.
Yadier Molina is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah. A rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
1-1 the count now. From the stretch.
Nope.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dylan Carlson becomes the first out of the inning. Jack Flaherty will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jack Flaherty goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Tommy Edman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Molina on third. O'Neill on a second with 2 down.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
to 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Carter Kieboom. Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
That's inside.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. So next to bat will be Luis Garcia. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. And that'll bring up the former top. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Strasberg on 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. It's looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. 1, 2, 3, go. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
Fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kyle Schwarber is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Popped him up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Next up is Yan Gomes, singled in his last at-bat. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And, guys, 7th inning already? Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. High in the air into shallow left center. Kieboom's got it, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 4.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He doubled his last time through. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah.
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and the ever-versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. This one's flared toward left center. DeYoung ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Juan Soto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Another 0-2 home.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swing and a line drive, but this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, that count.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. First pitch of the AB now. And this one's in the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Daniel Hudson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Dylan Crossan is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder
Lane Thomas now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. That brings in Tommy Edman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 the count. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down. And now in the box, Luis Garcia is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
now batting, center field.
Ready now is Victor Robles. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Robles is exactly a 1 for 3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches. If you're a hitter, you have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Right side, but it's well foul. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again. As it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's the first pitch to him. Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. His career line against Brad Hand. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Paul DeYoung stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Yeah, you take a look at that 2-seamer right there.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible time run stranded at first. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Steven Strasberg gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Jack Flaherty is settled with a loss after giving up only